It's my first time in Kazan and my first time in Russia, actually. So, yeah, I mean, I've only been here one day, but I am, happily surprised. I really like the two different cultures that live here. I think that's very unique and it's very charming as well. I would love to try more local foods. I don't think I've been exposed enough. And I would love to actually explore outside the city, which I haven't been able to. But I hear that you have beautiful lakes that are mineral lakes that you can swim in, and that's very interesting to me. To be able to develop some sections of a nature reserve that can be consumed responsibly by tourists. It creates a lot more understanding of tourists. So it can be an important tool if used correctly for more conservation efforts and for greater awareness. So, but it needs to be balanced. Well, I travel a lot for work. And I travel to a lot of unique destinations for work because of the topic of my work, which is sustainable tourism. I work a lot in protected areas and developing nations. I work a lot in islands. So I've traveled from the South Pacific Islands, from Fiji to the Caribbean Islands, to the Indian Ocean Islands, to very important protected areas such as, the Galapagos Islands and things of that nature. So what I try to do when I travel for work is to also enjoy the destination and stay a bit longer. But when I am not traveling for work, I like to stay home and I like to visit, nature around my home. So I like to small travel or, closer to home. And really enjoy the nature around my home. Well, I would love to visit Moscow, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's the capital, and it's an important place, and I've heard it's very beautiful. So I would love to. But there's so much to see in all of Russia. It's just so vast. It's like a whole continent in itself. So I would love to explore. I would love to meet different cultures. And I think that's what's really unique about Russia. And also the different climates. I think that's really interesting. To go from, very much, very Siberian sort of climate to a bit more Mediterranean type of climate, or, at least warmer. I would love to explore. What's trending here in Russia, what people are talking about. So I would like to just learn more about that. What are the different issues that people are concerned about, how the tourism is growing in these destinations, and what the industry is doing to guide to tourism growth. I think there's tremendous opportunity for Russia to grow. I've seen in the last decade how Russians, citizens, have been growing in double-digit numbers in tourism arrivals and destinations, such as where my mother is from in Dominican Republic. Tons and tons of Russian citizens, I think, is going to turn around, and people are going to start visiting Russia in double digits very soon. So I really do hope that the country is prepared.